wants to get out of the
Yeah, get out of the area. But then at the same time, he want to go to the same school, so she put in me two straight.
Yeah, that's okay.
Says he want to go to the same school, what's she going to do? Right? And at the same time, she don't want to stay there neither.
What's in there? Lord?
Yes, most likely.
Morning.
Good morning.
So kids, it's like, they're on the stage, all about critique and do the right thing, you understand?
Yeah.
That's what Duran said.
So what are you going to do, Mrs. Plunkett?
We're in and out.
You're in and out. What do you mean in and out?
If we got it, we got it. If we don't got it,
You need some
that's
eggs?
the end of the world.
Yeah, okay, so
And a
you've
half
got
loaf of bread?
4
So
children.
then come get it with
Yeah.
the big bag.
So I'm not coming down. So you've got 4 children, and one of them end up in custody by following a bunch of boys, and another one supposedly end up getting into some dispute with some other ones that led to a household to where he has allegations against him, and now community housing are looked to remove you from your housing because that one boy is still there. So why are you arguing?
Because if I bail my son out of custody, he had no one to bail him. I am the surety. If they remove my son because of sacrifice, he's going to go back in jail because there's no surety for him.
So he's going to end up
Back in
basically...
jail, basically, because I'm the surety. Who's going to bail him again? If I
Okay.
pull the bail and say, okay, I'm going to take that place because that means I sacrificed my son to go back in jail because I wanted the rot and rot, corrupted house to have brought down upon people where them need to go fix.
They need to fix your house. Now, what is your area like?
The air is garbage, corrupted, full of informers, and don't want to do favor for people who give them information. Because I know people over there who get charged for gun, drugs, and everything, and still remain in their apartment. All the gun and drugs is one of the most dangerous than stolen goods. Which one is dangerous?
So you're saying that tenants, many tenants...
I can name numbers of tenants who's there. Name numbers who's fine.
You don't have to name that. I think the police have a record of that, ma'am.
Yeah.
And most likely they're investigating. So there's a large amount of guns and there's a large amount of drugs. And your son is how old?
Andre?
No, your son Duran. This is where you...
Duran is 20, turning 20 now.
And how tall is he?
Duran, well, at the time he was only 4'5".
Okay, and how tall is he now?
Maybe if the jail give him medication, give him Gromol medication, maybe he's 5 feet now.
Okay, and how old does he look?
Now he still looks to me, he looks like a good 12-year-old.
A good 12-year-old. And what's his criminal record like?
Well, his criminal record is just breaking and entering.
That's his only criminal record.
That's what I know.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, and you know why he breaks and enters?
Because it's poverty and hunger, because they can't get a job.
He
And when
can't.
they charge them, they don't get job nowhere, and because we're coming from the area is corrupted. Every time you say we come from 129 Glendower, they do not give them a job.
All right. Okay, so anywhere in Glendower, basically, tell you.
Basically, they use Glendower, they don't give them a job. And the police went out and make sure tell them point blank, do not give these kids a job because they're criminals.
So the police are labeling them as criminal at a young age of 17, 18, 19, and saying that they can change, and they are tainting the prospective employer to believe that these were bad seeds, which also impede their opportunity to get employment.
And the person who them used to fight named Kwande. Kwande used to live in the building. Kwande used to smoke drugs. Kwande used to do everything. Kwande sent her son to Alberta to his dad. Kwande is the one who found the group of safety. She was corrupted, and she knows everything about what's going on in Glendower. And Kwande is the leader of the safety program.
No, are you saying that the community leaders are corrupted?
Yes,
But no, but this was in Regent Park, wasn't it? In Regent Park, where the community leader...
Well, people there too. She used to live on the building.
So
Kwande.
is your community similar to Regent Park?
Yes, Kwande. Kwande is the one who found
But when your community, do you know Regent Park?
I don't know Regent Park because I don't go to those places. But the girl who formed the group up around here, her name was Kwande. Kwande used to smoke, drugs, knows all the drugs dealers and where to buy. Then she go and join the group and she becomes like with mental illness. She knows every corner, every critic to find all these people and to know the bad and to know the good. And she knows everybody's name. Why would they use a corrupted person on the board? Why did they use a corrupted person on the board who knows everybody?
Toronto Community Housing.
You know,
There,
Kwande.
corruption.
when they used to smoke drugs, when they used to drink, when they used to take drugs dealer. And she gonna call and you let me know, oh, Miss Plunkett, I do the right thing. I send away my son to Alberta. But remember, he had a father in Alberta. I don't have a son, a father, neither in Alberta nor in Toronto. So where I'm gonna send my son?
So where are you sleeping tonight?
Well, the work come to the worst. The government is taking me out. God will find somewhere to put me because my kids are a Canadian citizen and also I am a Canadian citizen. So I have a right like anybody else.
But what do you say to those who say, well, your son did commit a crime?
My son committed a crime because of povertyness.
Okay, so you should not be liable for the criminal acts of your son is basically what you said. Or your children should not be liable for the criminal acts of your son. How are they doing in school?
Oh, my daughter is one of the best behaving kids. She works for the community. She wins a lot of medals. She runs. She will do everything, and she's going for her future to university next year.
Is this your daughter's bike?
Right.
Yeah.
And what they're doing to me, they're affecting my daughter. And if my daughter wasn't a faithful girl or a honest girl, probably she would be a fucking shoplifter too. Right? Because what I'm going through, she's seen it. But because she's having a future and she's going, so you cannot use one kid and jeopardize another kid. Okay? You can't do that.
Where did your daughter get this bike?
The police, she go on a race for the police at 42 Division, and she win the race, and they give her this bike. They know that Kuchita is a good kid.
So you got one child who's in good standing with the police, but one who's in bad, and you're being punished because of the standards of the one bad child, and you're not being given opportunity because of the good child. So you're saying that you pay more attention to the bad kids than they do
That's
the good kids. Than they do.
And then the good kid is the future, right? Because if my daughter was older, like 32 or 31, probably she would have taken out a big poverty in it because she have education, I don't. But mother, cook, clean, and be a father of mother and everything, right? Tomorrow is Mother's Day. I should be enjoying my Mother's Day. I am suffering and walking over 200 miles for a week to get my children in home. If every mother could be like me today, my kids would be better off right now. But even to go and sleep on the street, me and my 4 kids, we are going. Are we going to go down to community metro housing headquarters? I'm going to go to police station with all my kids and sit down in there, and they have to find a place and give me to live. Because I'm not going to keep on it because I'm a citizen. My kids are born Canadian.
God bless the child. Your support is needed. Support Esther Plunkett's quest to save her children's homes and to save her.
I give food. I give shelter to people. I'm one of the kindest person in that neighborhood. I'm one of the cleanest person in that neighborhood. I'm not corruptive. They know that I'm a good person, right? My neighbor said to me, "Where are you going?" I see one of the good women around here, but yet still they listen to other people because the person who they're looking for, the person who they find gun and drugs in their house, because they can tell them story about people. Or the judge asked me, "Oh, Miss Plunkett, you call the police yet?" No. Why didn't you call the police? Because what I'm going to call the police to put my kid in jail and make it be better or worse?
All right, we got to stop here because we got to prepare a motion to appeal for Miss Plunkett. God bless.